Hey everybody, Dawn McGee here, your wellness strategist and nutrition evangelist. Stephen Covey says to begin with the end in mind, and I love that philosophy. Why? Because if you don't know where you're going, how are you ever going to get there? I mean, the truth is that we all do things with the end in mind. When you put a destination into your GPS, that's the end for that particular task, right? When you put stuff in your calendar, when you plan a vacation, all of these things that we are so accustomed to doing in our daily lives, applying that philosophy of beginning with the end in mind. And yet, when it comes to our businesses, sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we sort of meander along a path and hope that where we're going is going to take us to where we want to. So instead, I'm going to suggest and share with you how I've been looking at beginning with the end in mind. And the way that I've been doing this is, as I talked about last week a little bit, is how do I want my business to look in 6 months or a year? And the same thing applies to your health, right? This is what I talk about with all of my clients, whether they are business clients or nutrition clients. We talk about where do you want to be in 6 months, in a year, in a month. And then we work backwards from there. What is the level of effort that you are willing and able to put in to hit those goals? With that level of effort, is it realistic to be able to hit those goals? We all talk about SMART goals. We all know what those mean. This is just another way of looking at how to arrange things so that you get where you want to go. And if it's not realistic, then you have a choice. Either you change your level of effort that you're willing to put in, or you change your expectations about where you're going to be at the end of this period of time. Maybe you change the period of time because maybe it'll take you longer, and that's okay. There's no race here. It's a question of, are you going to be where you want to be in the timeline that you want to be there? So let me give you an example. Um, I have things that I want to do this summer that are not business related. I want to travel. I've got some trips planned. I want to spend time with friends. I want to play a little more pickleball, doing some more cooking with my kiddo, tons and tons of things. And yet I'm not at all interested in stopping my business. That would be silly, right? Um, but I want to be intentional about planning how much time I'm spending, how much time I'm taking away from my business, how much time I am investing in doing other things, so that when I get to my post Labor Day season of work, because I'm a seasonal kind of person, um, that I'm not starting from scratch. And so if this resonates with you and you want to be intentional and planful about how you're investing your time in this season and accomplishing all of the other things you want to do, I've opened up a couple of single session strategy discussions on my calendar, and I invite you to grab one of those and meet with me, and we'll put a plan in place so that when you get to your next season of work, you will be ready to go in a way that you want to be. And isn't that what it's all about, right? It's building the life and the business that suits you, not your colleague, not your neighbor, not what your mom thinks you're supposed to be doing, but the business and the life that suits you. So, as always, what I hope for you is that you live a life you love without giving up the things that bring you joy. And if I can help you on that journey, I'm happy to. Drop your comments below. Till next week. Ciao.